Today on That Ought to Be Good Enough Marine Service and Repair, we're putting some layers on this floor. The boys have done a pretty good job at getting it prepped up here. And as you can see, maybe a tiny little bit of surface rust here and there, nothing to be concerned about in this area. So what we're going to do, we got areas in the boat. We got much worse areas in the boat than this that really need us to put our resources into. And so this area, all I'm gonna do is get it cleaned up best I can, and we've got some Interlux Fire Red, basically topside paint that I'm gonna slap a coat or two of that on this just to seal out air and moisture for the time being. And sometime in the future we can come back through here and do some epoxy coats and stronger paint. But for now, as good as this is, at least that topside paint will, like I said, seal out oxygen and moisture so it can't start rusting in the meantime. But right now I gotta finish cleaning up here where they need to half-ass before we... Caveman Construction Company contacted me and said, forget it, we're in a time crunch. We're busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest right now. We ain't got time to waste with painting that good-looking steel, so we're going to put the floor back in. And here down the road, we'll come back, pull this up, and do it right. There's no sense in putting a paint in here that we have to take off in a few months to then coat it with epoxy stuff. So the steel looks good. There's no rust. There's no sense in wasting the topside paint just to have to chisel it off here in a few months to treat it with epoxy. So I'm just going to build the floor, the stringers and everything back and call it a wrap. Alright guys, I'm getting ready to put some support under this floor and put it back in. This is the one where Caden jumping down kind of collapsed her a little bit. Not a big deal. The way they had done it, it had some supports running up, I don't know what you'd call it, laterally I guess, to help support it, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. So Camille got me a Trex deck board, and I used it along with the flooring that was in there, and I made some measurements. I put some legs down in I think 4 or 5 different spots. Then I used the Trex board to cut the curve to match the feet, and now I've got to board the full length of the walkway under there for support, and we should never have to worry about this again. We'll see how it turns out, though. I believe it should be just fine. It's not bad for a caveman. There we go. We're still test fitting and whatnot, but it all works out good in the long run. You'll see it in action soon enough.
I tapped for it's on a fathom fleet cutter. Hold on. Okay, now I attack the bottom.
So you're leveling it to find out the height of.
for some cavemen, huh? Got her going in. You wonder what made us choose this color of flooring? It's because it's what we had. Alright, 2 more cuts and we're done with this one.
So, Robert, what are you doing?
Tearing our room up, making a big old mess.
I see.
Now I gotta get rid of all this rotten wood. Looks like hell. Yeah, ain't no good. Probably got mold and everything else in it. Now that the hatch is fixed, we can address this issue and not have to worry about it rotting again. So, that's what I'm doing. Instead of tearing all this trim off the wall and messing stuff up, I'm just going to cut it out real fast. Well, I say real fast, but we all know how real fast one of these are. But I want to make sure there should be a piece of steel in between here, but I'm not positive because not all of our walls have the steel in the middle. So I want to make sure I'm not cutting all the way through into the bathroom. You know, that'd probably be a good idea.
So we are removing
That's the one there.
the frames
And
around
impact,
the windows because we are going to replace
the kids.
we're going to replace the wood around it.
That peanut butter?
The kids.
No, that's not
No,
peanut butter.
That's caulking.
Yeah. And of course, they have lovely screws that are flathead that are Robert's favorite.
Oh, I love flathead screws. Best invention ever. Who would not want to waste their time doing this? This is so much fun.
I know it is, isn't it?
That's kind of fun.
Now, in the video, it shows that the cabinets are, or those cubby holes are like a lime green. They are not. It looks that way, but they're not. It's more like a fern color.
My man's always got his pocket knife.
So it's just a what? It's just a decoration.
See there, yeah. See there, Tristan. That right there is definitely
This
perfect showing why you carry a pocket knife. Yeah, it's stripped. You have to kind of pry that one out.
So it's just a decoration. Well, guess what?
The gap here, the window's in and it's glued in. That's just hiding this gap.
Oh, yeah, but it makes it harder to clean.
Yeah.
So
I would love to engineer a way to make these windows open and close.
oh, that would be
I
amazing.
could do that. I'd figure out a way, some little slider shocks, kind of like the way the hatches work. You know, same principle as the way the hatch works. So it just flip up and tighten the little things to hold it up. Then when You want to close it? You pull it down and put the latches on the bottom.
It's pretty simple. I think I can do it.
Well, yeah, if it was complex, I'm too dumb to do it.
Yep.
I agree. I didn't say I disagree. I just took offense to you thinking that.
Without those, they look so much better.
Hey, Tristan. It's working better now with that tip.
Okay.
Easy, killer. Down, bro. I didn't say go gung-ho, Rambo.
There you go. Good job. Removing.
Is that a spinning screwdriver?
Yeah. Why?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
yes.
it's the impact driver.
See, it looks lime green in there, but it's really not lime green.
That's a mint.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a mint color.
No, I like Dad's
Not like a
answer.
mint color. It is a mint color.
No, I like Dad's answer more.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
that
if
one-
Dad's
that
gonna
one
act
good.
that way, I will definitely get another paint and paint it a different color.
No, you won't.
Yes.
Just say, don't go wasting money on more.